Hello, ladies and gentlemen and everyone else. 6 mysterious stories that will make your hair stand on end. Let's be honest, each of us loves a good mystery, right? In that case, these 6 stories are just for you. Jerome of Sandy Cove in September 1863, on a beach in Nova Scotia, Canada, a strange man without legs was discovered. He did not speak English, and the locals named him Jerome of Sandy Cove simply because he muttered something similar under his breath. But Jerome did not speak any other language either, and did not even use articulate expressions. A doctor concluded that the amputations were recent and performed by a skilled surgeon. A noted polyglot tried to communicate with Jerome in French, Italian, and Spanish, but without success. The strange man lived for 50 years in his new home without anyone ever discovering who he was or where he came from. John Doe number 24. In October 1945, a young man appeared on the streets of Jacksonville, Illinois, who could not speak or communicate in any way. The only thing he wrote was the name Louis. Authorities placed him in a mental institution where he was given the name John Doe number 24, as he was the 24th unidentified man in the institution. No one ever remembered or identified Louis. The unknown man died in 1993, but the mystery surrounding him was never solved. Monsieur Chauchani. The Jewish teacher Monsieur Chauchani is known for his students, including Nobel laureate Elie Wiesel, but almost nothing is known about him personally. His appearance was unpleasant and even repulsive. His real name was unknown, and he frequently moved from place to place. For one period of his life, there is absolutely no information. However, it is clear that his students respected him as a philosopher, mathematician, and expert in the Talmud. Chauchani died in 1968. Bella and the White Elm in 1943. 4 boys from the town of Sturbridge, United Kingdom, stumbled upon a horrifying discovery. The skeleton of a woman had been placed inside a white elm tree. Police determined that she was about 35 years old and had been inside for about a year. She had apparently been forced into the tree while still warm, as a stiff body would not have allowed it. The woman's identity remained a mystery until a year later, when graffiti began appearing in the area reading, "Who put Bella in the White Elm?" Authorities unsuccessfully tried to identify both the victim and the person behind the messages. The only possible explanation was that she might have been a Nazi spy named Clarabella Donkers, who somewhat matched the description, but nothing was ever proven. The man in the hole, known by nicknames such as the loneliest man in the world and the last savage, this man was discovered in a hole in the Amazon rainforest in 1996. The language he spoke was unknown, and his tribe was also unidentified. As of 2014, he was still alive and inhabited a territory of about 40 square kilometers. Kaspar Hauser, this is probably a hoax, but a well-crafted one. On May 26, 1828, at Unschlittplatz, Nuremberg, a weary-looking young man barely made it to the square and collapsed into the arms of local shoemaker Georg Watchman. The boy was well built, but his walk seemed strange, as if his limbs were stiff. He carried 2 letters, one unsigned, from a man who had promised to raise the boy because his mother could not care for him. The other letter stated the boy's name, Kaspar Hauser, and that when he turned 17, he should be taken to the 6th Cavalry Regiment, where his deceased father had served as a cavalryman. 5 years later, Kaspar Hauser staggered, covered in blood, to the home of his guardian, and soon died from stab wounds to his chest. On his grave is engraved the inscription, "Here lies Kaspar Hauser," a riddle of his time, of unknown origin and mysterious death. During the 5 years he spent in Nuremberg and Ansbach, Kaspar learned to speak, became educated, and even entered high society, where dark speculations about his origin circulated. Some believed he was a dispossessed royal heir, others that he was an impostor and a fraud. Some even claimed that his fatal wounds were self-inflicted.